Alright, welcome to the show, everybody. And man, I can't help but shake this feeling, man, that things are just like spinning out of control lately when it comes to teams I like, man. I mean, I just feel like that I can't stay balanced, that I can't stay right side up, that things just keep on, just spinning and spinning around, and I can't quite understand it or figure out why. So once we figure out why things are spinning, we'll get right back to you. So let's roll the intro.
Welcome to the show where there's so much to be gained. Get ready to be educated and entertained. When it comes to sports, there's no fooling around. Here's Ryan with his real sports rundown.
Alright guys, welcome to the show. I am your host, Ryan Gentile, and now that I think I got my head to stop spinning around, things are back to normal. Alright man, first things first, college football, man oh man, you want to talk about one hell of a weekend last week. Alabama versus Florida. Alabama beat down Florida. Did I call it or did I call it that Alabama would beat down Florida? That's right, I said it. Okay, I didn't say that, okay? I said Florida was going to beat Alabama, but I did not think it was going to be a blowout. I thought it was going to be a really good game. Apparently it was not. Alabama had vengeance on their mind. They went back and beat down on Florida like it was nothing else, man. So that was a hell of a game. Congrats to Alabama on beating Florida in that SEC championship game. Now, let's get to my Texas Longhorns here, and oh my God, you want to talk about squeaking by, and I'm using the word squeak by to like the fullest extent of the word. I mean, the Longhorns gave me at least 5 to 6 heart attacks just watching that game. I mean, now everybody can say what you want to say, okay? Everybody's like, oh, there was not a second left on the clock, time expired, he messed up, Colt McCoy, blah, 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 blah. Everybody's griping, complaining that Texas should not be there. Hold on a second. I'm going to roll my sleeves up for this one. All right? Listen to what I am telling you people, okay? Especially if you're an Oklahoma or a Nebraska fan, you have no room to talk whatsoever, okay? Oklahoma has not won a national title since I think it was 2000. Every national title they've been to since then, they did not deserve to go, okay? Especially last year. It should have been Texas. Now, am I being biased on that? Yes, I am. I'm being very biased, okay? I'm also being true to myself, okay? Did Tech deserve to, even Tech deserved to go over Oklahoma, okay? One of those two teams, Tech or Texas, not Oklahoma, and it proved right there because Oklahoma got beat down like it was nothing else in that game. So, I mean, you want to sit there and tell me Texas didn't deserve to win? Okay, fine. Nebraska, shut your mouth, okay? Let's put it that way. Nebraska, you had one hell of a game. You almost upset us. But you know what? There's been a couple of national championship games that you went to that you should not have been at either. And guess what? Y'all got smacked around too. So you know what? For once, Texas, the Texas Longhorns, we got a break to go our way, and we deserve to be in this national championship game. Now, everybody's saying, okay, the way Texas played against Nebraska, oh, Alabama's going to beat them down. Alabama this. Okay, let me tell you this. Alabama, all year long, I've not seen anything special out of them. They have not beat down anybody. Now, I know what you're going to say, all right? Oh, they beat the crap out of Florida. Okay, you're right. They did beat the crap out of Florida. You know why they beat Florida the way they did? Because Florida did it to them last year, okay? They had a reason to be upset and go after Florida. I mean, you have to have that instinct every single game. Alabama does not have that. Texas has been beating down people every single game, except for Oklahoma, rivalry game. I mean, you can't expect them to, I mean, that game was just a great game in itself, Texas and Oklahoma. All right, and now, should they have beaten down Nebraska? Maybe they should have, but Nebraska was no joke, man. That kid, Sue, oh my good Lord. That guy, you know what? I'm going to go on a limb here. Don't be wrong, I want Colt to win the Heisman Trophy, but I would like to see Sue win the Heisman Trophy, man, because that guy was a beast against Colt McCoy. I mean, good God, could he, like, just not... Can somebody block that kid in that game? So bottom line is, Texas versus Alabama, national championship game. I got a whole month to run my mouth about this, and this is to my good buddy Tugboat, Mr. Alabama fan. This guy, you want an apology from me, Tugboat, so here's my apology. There's my apology, my friend, because you know what? Do I respect Alabama? Kind of I do, but do I think they're going to beat Texas? Not going to happen, all right? We got a month to work out the kinks and not play like we did against Nebraska, and we're going to take down Alabama and win our national championship, baby. Hook 'em horns. That's right. I said it. There's your damn apology, Tugboat. You know I love you, buddy. All right. Now, sticking with college football, man, quickly, Brian Kelly leaves Cincinnati to go to the University of Notre Dame. This irks me to no end whatsoever. Okay, this guy for weeks, I'm not going, I don't want to talk about it, there's nothing there, it's just rumors, I haven't said anything. And what does he do? He ups and leaves Alabama. Now, coaches wonder why we never believe them when they say they're not going to leave a program. That's because they are nothing but liars. There has not been one coach that has proven that's saying, oh, I'm not going to go there, and then they do not go. Okay, it's a proven fact. One way or another, it always happens the same way. And everybody's like, oh, it's a business, these kids should understand, and blah, 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 blah. That's BS, okay? Bottom line is, these kids are committing to the coach, okay? When they sign with that program, they are committing to that coach. And you're going to sit there and tell me that the coach does not have a right to commit to those kids? Please, man. He should at least have been honest and said it from the beginning. Hey, yeah, maybe I am thinking about it. Maybe I am. All he did was pussyfoot around about the questions for weeks, saying he was not going, he's not a candidate, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Basically, he's a coward and a punk, and I cannot believe that he would go and do that. But, I mean, yeah, that is the nature of the business. That's what college coaches do. They're nothing but liars. College coaches, I just thought of this, they're like politicians. They tell you what you want to hear, and then as soon as you turn your back, they shove it up your you-know-what and get you from behind. Because that is how it works, man. College coaches are like politicians. They're sneaky, lying, and conniving little people, and they all deserve to be smacked around. So, Brian Kelly, good luck in Notre Dame, buddy, because in 5 years, you're out. Because Notre Dame is horrible. All right, Week 14 picks. We got a lot of good games coming up this week, guys. Last week I went 3-1, overall record 27-22. That's not too bad, man. I'm starting to get a little bit over 500, man, making some good picks. All right, man, Bengals at the Vikings, man. All right, Brett Favre had a rough game against Arizona. The Bengals are for real, folks, man. Don't underestimate them. They're going to make some noise in those playoffs, I believe. But right now, Vikings, man, they're going to be at home, man. I think they're going to have the dome behind them. It's going to be loud. It's going to be noisy. So I got the Vikings taking down the Bengals. San Diego Chargers at the Dallas Cowboys. Now, of course, I'm not a big Cowboys fan, and so you should know who I'm going to take in this one, okay? I am taking the San Diego Superchargers. That's right, taking in the San Diego Superchargers in this one, guys, because San Diego, Phillip Rivers kicks ass in December. The Dallas Cowboys, not so much. And the Cowboys are like, don't talk to us about December. Don't talk to us about December. Well, guess what? If you start winning in December, nobody will talk to you about it. So guess what? Win some games, and we'll leave you alone about it. San Diego takes down the Cowboys. All right, very good game. Philadelphia at the New York Football Giants. Anytime you have NFC East teams playing each other, it's always a good game, no matter if they're good or bad. I'm telling you, this is going to be a great game. Philly at the Giants. It's a tough game. Donovan McNabb has that team rolling. They're running high after the win against Atlanta last week. Philly's taking down the Giants, and they're about to be in a tie with the Cowboys once they lose to San Diego for that NFC East crown. All right, final game, we got Denver at the Indianapolis Colts. Now, Indy, I believe, is going to remain undefeated, man. Denver was flying high, started off 6-0. But, man, they came back crashing down to earth, and now, man, they just can't find the light of day. Because right now, they are just in turmoil. They can't get anything done. They still might make the playoffs, maybe, but they got to get past the Chargers. They might sneak in as a wild card, possibly. But I got Indy taking down Denver, remaining undefeated. Alright, guys, it's time for Quick Hits, and now I am not going to show you the logo. Let's spin that newspaper. Spin it. That's right, spinning it, baby. It is Quick Hits. Now, quickly running through this. Allen Iverson is back in Philadelphia. 3 days in Memphis, he quits. I'm retired. I don't want to go back. Never mind. I'm going to unretire and go back to Philly. Don't get me wrong, man. Great homecoming for you, Iverson, but I'm sorry, man. You got to retire, man. It is over for you. You are not the guy you used to be. Retire with your head held high, man. You're not Michael Jordan. Curtis Granderson traded to the New York Yankees, man. That is going to be a great fit for them Yankees because Granderson is a baller, man. He can hit, he can field, he can steal bases, he can do it all, man. I'm telling you, Yankees picked up a great outfielder in Curtis Granderson. And then finally, man, this just cracks me up. T-Mac would start the All-Star game this year. The Houston Rocket, all right. Yeah, you know what the problem is? He hasn't even played a single damn game all year. How did that happen? That just shows you the flaw in the fan voting for the NBA, man. You can sit there. It's all about name recognition. There are plenty of guys that deserve to be starters on the All-Star team, and they never get a chance because they're not famous names. The NBA does not market them enough. So guess what? T-Mac would be a starter. I would hope he would do the classy thing and step down and say, I will not start the All-Star game, even if I got voted in as a starter, because he does not deserve to be an All-Star. He hasn't played a single game all year long. I'm sorry, T-Mac, man. Just not going to happen. All right, guys, that's going to do it here for the show, man. I appreciate everybody watching. It's been a holiday season. Hope everybody's having a good break. Next week will be a Christmas edition because I'll be taking the break off, because you got Christmas rolling around. So it's going to be a special holiday Christmas edition of the Real Sports Rundown. You do not want to miss this, man. I got something special in store for everybody. So everybody have a great night, great holiday season, and we'll see y'all next time. By the way, Colt McCoy, Heisman Trophy winner, baby. Let's go. I hope you win it, my friend. See you guys next week.